Anthony, on the 4th and 4 from the 23, was the play always to Travis, or were you making progressions and just saw him wide open?
He's the first reading the progression, and he was wide open, so I just gave him the ball.
It was just a simple wheel route, and nobody went with him?
Simple flat route, and instead of taking him, the defense end took me. So just dumped it over his head, and Trav caught the ball, got the first down, and we moved on.
The turnovers, Anthony, in the second quarter, late first quarter, early second quarter, that got them back into the game. What was said on the sideline about taking care of the ball and making sure that we can be the better team, but we got to take care of the football?
Just exactly what you said. We have to take care of football, and that's one of our mottos: win the turnover battle. And we have to make sure on offense that we protect the football. And if we protect the football, it's very hard to lose.
Anthony, the first half seemed to have the usual amount of momentum shifts. Did it feel that way? And then on top of that, how big was the block punt touchdown? Momentum shift.
It was a bunch of momentum shifts, and that was a huge one. In the offense, we were catching a couple of penalties here and there, and it was slowing us down. And on defense, we were stopping them, but they kept driving. And that block punt just shifted the whole game. It turned the 28-point swing. So that was great for the momentum in this game.
And talk about the running game.
Both of our tailbacks had over 100 yards each. That's a compliment to our line. They were blocking. They were really blocking today. And the defensive line over there at Louisville, they're big, physical. They played fast. And today, I guess we were on our shit today, and we needed to be. Our running backs ran great. They saw the holes. They were hitting them, and it turned out well.
Anthony, does it feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders to have Colton back, like being down by the 23 and not feeling you have to go for it on 4th and long?
Yeah, it's cool. I always had faith in Colton. Colton is a great kicker. He was down for a little bit, and now he's back. He feels refreshed. He has a little bit better mindset, and he's just ready to go. So I'm not worried. I like to score points regardless. So 3 is fine.
Some of us were at some of the preseason scrimmages and saw a little bit of what David could do. Were you just sort of not surprised at the type of performance he had today?
No, I wasn't surprised at all. David was brought in here to do exactly what he's doing right now. Whether it was supposed to be next year, 2 years from now, or now, as it's happening. And David, he's been doing a wonderful job. He's been getting in condition. He's been getting his lungs. And like Coach said, the freshmen always come in with they get fatigued really fast. And he's been catching up to speed. He's getting smarter in what he knows, and he's showing that he's ready.
Anthony, after today's win, how much confidence is there going into the Miami game, especially with the bye in between?
Should have a ton of confidence. We're going to play a really good Miami team, and we get them home on Friday night, and that's what college football is about. I mean, if you're not excited, you shouldn't be on this team, or you shouldn't be on that field that night.
And Anthony, you were in the room. You just heard what Steve said about wanting to play physical and fast against Miami. From a quarterback's perspective, what does that mean, and what potential do you guys have going into the final stretch of the season?
As a quarterback, that just means having urgency. If I gotta go get a first down, go get a first down. Make the right reads, put the team in the right positions, and just lead, basically. Play fast, play physical. If I gotta go make a block, go make a block. Just a lot of things, a lot of aspects that can go into just playing fast and physical as a quarterback, and just ready to play a Miami team. And down the stretch, it's gonna be a bumpy road, but we're gonna make it.
Coach mentioned the different energy in the hotel room. What was the mood like after that Louisville wide receiver called your defense slow?
I mean, it gave us a little chip. It already added to the heat that was in here. We were upset with ourselves that we started slow in that NC State game, and we wanted to really prove it that we were supposed to be what everybody thinks about us. And that just added fire to added fuel to the fire, and our defense played wonderful today, honestly. Especially our defensive line. They were attacking the quarterback, and they were getting after him.
Anthony, you talked about playing fast. You guys run out of tempo. When you have a 2-touchdown lead, is it hard to slow things down? You saw like the last couple of drives, you're really trying to slow it down a bit. Is that difficult?
It is difficult until like Benny broke open for what was it, like 42-yard run, and then you kind of get into the kind of slow down, but you want to score mode. It's very difficult. It's conflicting. So.
Anthony, thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.